In the quiet streets of Baltimore, a man vanished into the night. His body, discovered days later, pierced through a hidden roof like a riddle from the shadows. This is the story of Rey Rivera, a death that defies explanation. Before we dive in, welcome to Unsolved Crimes by Isa, where we unravel the world's most mysterious disappearances. Rey Rivera was a man of promise and passion. Born in 1973 in Madrid, Spain, he grew up in California, excelling as a water polo player. He played professionally in Spain and coached teams to victory in the US. Tall, athletic, and charismatic, standing at 6'5", Rey had a bright smile that lit up rooms. In 2004, he married Allison Jones, his soulmate. They moved to Baltimore when Rey took a job at Stansberry and Associates, a financial publishing firm owned by his old friend Porter Stansberry. There, Rey wrote newsletters and produced videos on investing. Life seemed good. They planned to return to Los Angeles soon, but beneath the surface, subtle tensions brewed. In the days before his disappearance, odd events unsettled the Rivera home. Twice the house alarm blared in the dead of night. Each time, Rey bolted downstairs, pale and frantic as if expecting danger. Allison noticed his unease, but he brushed it off. He had no history of mental illness, no signs of depression. Rey was optimistic, focused on their future. Then came May 16, 2006. Allison was away on a business trip in Virginia. A house guest, Claudia, stayed with Rey. Around 6 p.m., the phone rang. Rey answered. His face shifted. He muttered, "Oh," then grabbed his keys and rushed out in flip-flops and casual clothes. He never returned. Allison called him repeatedly that night. No answer. By morning, worry turned to panic. She raced home, alerting police, hospitals, and friends. A missing person report was filed. Family flew in to search. Posters went up. But Rey had vanished without a trace. 6 days passed in agonizing silence. On May 22nd, Rey's silver Infiniti was found in a parking lot near his office and the historic Belvedere Hotel in Mount Vernon. The ticket showed it had been there since the 16th. No clues inside, just an ordinary car, abandoned. 2 more days dragged on. Then, on May 24th, 3 of Rey's co-workers climbed a nearby parking garage for a better view. Peering down, they spotted something eerie on the Belvedere's lower annex roof. 2 flip-flops, a cell phone, eyeglasses. Beside them, a jagged hole. About 20 feet wide? No, smaller, roughly 3 feet across. Dread gripped them. They called the police. Hotel staff unlocked the disused conference room below. There, amid dust and debris, lay Rey's decomposed body. He had been dead for days, likely since the night he left home. The fall, or whatever propelled him, had shattered his legs, fractured ribs, punctured lungs, lacerations covered his torso. Yet, strangely, his head showed minimal damage. The scene raised immediate questions. How did Rey end up at the Belvedere? He had no known connection to the hotel. No one recalled seeing the towering man that night. Security cameras, usually vigilant, had malfunctioned. No footage existed. More mysteries emerged. Rey's cell phone and glasses, found on the roof, were pristine, undamaged after a supposed 13-story plunge. His flip-flops, too, lay neatly nearby. The hole's position was puzzling. To reach it, Rey would have needed access to the hotel's main roof or an 11th floor ledge, but the roof door was locked, alarmed, and rarely used. The ledge? Narrow, precarious. Rey feared heights intensely. Friends said he avoided even low balconies. A running leap seemed impossible. Physics didn't add up. The distance required a sprint of 45 feet at 11 miles per hour, yet no scuff marks, no evidence of takeoff. Then there was the phone call. Records traced it to Stansberry and Associates' switchboard, but no one admitted making it. Employees clammed up under a reported gag order from Porter Stansberry. Why the silence? Stansberry had passed SEC troubles for misleading investors. Rey's newsletters promoted stocks. Had he uncovered something dangerous? Back at home, investigators found a cryptic note taped behind Rey's computer, folded small as a credit card. It began with a Freemason quote. Brothers and sisters, around the world right now, volcanoes are erupting. Rambling on, it listed Hollywood names, movie titles like The Game, bizarre phrases. That was a well-played game. Congratulations to all who participated. The FBI analyzed it. Not suicidal, they said, just incomprehensible. Rey had researched Freemasons recently, perhaps for a script. But why hide it? And why reference virtue in secret societies? The autopsy deepened the enigma. Shins shattered in ways inconsistent with a straight fall. Some experts suggested blunt force trauma, like being hit by a car. Ribs broken oddly. Could the body have been moved? Staged? Detective Michael Byer on the scene thought so. It looked staged, he later said, but he was pulled off the case after 3 weeks. The Baltimore police ruled it probable suicide. Jumped from the roof, they claimed, but the medical examiner disagreed, marking it undetermined. No suicide note, no mental health red flags. Family and friends insisted Rey was happy. Planning a life with Allison, he adored her. Suicide didn't fit. Theories swirled in the void. First, the official one. Suicide amid psychosis. Perhaps a breakdown. Fueled by paranoia. The note as evidence of unraveling mind, but loved ones rejected it. Rey showed no signs. Then, murder tied to work. Stansberry's firm faced fraud allegations. Rey might have exposed secrets. The call from the office. Porter's refusal to speak publicly. A hit. Body dumped through the roof to mimic suicide. Another angle. Freemason conspiracy. The note's references. Baltimore's Masonic history. Was Rey involved or targeted? Speculation. No proof. Online sleuths proposed wilder ideas. Inspired by The Game, a film about a staged reality where a man jumps through glass. Rey loved movies. Had he been lured into a deadly prank? More grounded, assault elsewhere. Beaten, hit by vehicle, then relocated to the hotel, explains injuries. But who? Why? Years passed. Netflix's Unsolved Mysteries revived the case in 2020. New tips flooded in, experts analyzed. Injuries more like car impact than fall. No witnesses placed Rey at the Belvedere alive. The hole? Perhaps punched from below? Unlikely. Rey Rivera still seeks answers. She moved on, but the shadow lingers. Police files gather dust. The case remains open. So, what really happened to Rey Rivera that fateful night? Was it a leap into darkness, or a push from hidden hands? The truth hides in the echoes of Baltimore's old hotel. Perhaps one day it will surface. Until then, the mystery endures. If mysteries are your thing, hit subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a new case.